everyone. This is Mike Moo here. I am checking out Scribe. This is available right now on Appsumo, of which I'm an affiliate of. If you are interested in this, please check out my links, click it, QR code, scan it, whatever. That would help me out in this channel. All right, now on with the show. This is after I've redeemed one code. For one code, you get a generous 4 hours of monthly transcription time. This will take whatever audio or video that you have and supposedly automatically and accurately generate transcriptions with a 95% accuracy rating right now, which supposedly, hopefully improves because there's going to be some AI or really just good programming in there that might actually help to improve upon its ability to transcribe. Now, this is an alternative to Trent and Otter AI. Otter AI is something that I've used quite a bit when it was free for trial, or at least I had a free plan that will automatically help to transcribe meeting notes. So I found that to be useful if I'm trying to pay attention to someone and we're having a conversation, and it's just usually by myself when I'm meeting with clients, myself and a bunch of people on their team as I meet and we talk about some of their security risk analysis stuff. And having a transcription with the notes is helpful to just about anybody to go back and refer to when we go into a lot of details really quickly. It's really helpful to get ahead and go through things without having to type notes at the same time when you don't have any assistance. Okay, so that's one use case scenario. Another use case scenario, obviously, I'm a YouTuber. I do reviews. I do product reviews. And I'm also a podcaster, which is, I guess, kind of interesting as something that a lot of people have started during this whole pandemic. So how is this going to help you and maybe your business? If you do video, all right, this will help to transcribe your videos. It's supposed to be 3 simple steps. I'm trying it out right now. I redeemed one code, and that gives me 240 minutes of credits every single month that renews. That is way, way cheaper than trying to use, let's say, an actual backed by human transcription service. Naturally, the human transcription service is going to have a much higher accuracy over time, but this happens real easily just by yourself. All right, so it looks like there's a couple of things. Okay, so let's see. Supported formats, MP3, FLAC, WAV, or MP4. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Add Files, and what I'm going to do is see if I can find something that that I had just recently uploaded. Okay, so here's one. I have actually done a HP Omen 25L gaming desktop demonstration of crypto mining. All right, so basically I have this gaming computer desktop that I had purchased for over $1,000. And I don't use it all the time. So when it's during off season, basically off time, then I will go ahead and have it mine crypto. All right. So I did a video about that. I haven't got a chance to put any subtitles or transcript to that yet. And so let's do that test here. Okay, so that was step 1, choosing what file it was. Now I can batch upload a bunch of files at once to have it take care of it. But what I'm doing here is just one as this demonstration. File, language. Oh, okay, so these are the languages that are currently supported. Ooh, that has Vietnamese. This will be interesting. Of course, it's got the Chinese, which is very useful, and Spanish. Those are English and Spanish are the most important here in stateside. But, you know, I am Asian, and I do speak Mandarin Chinese and Taiwanese, and my wife is Vietnamese, so that's cool. Not every single transcription service necessarily supports that. All right, punctuation identification. This is in beta. Looks like it's going to try to put in some punctuation in there. My vocabulary is not here yet. That is something that a competitor does pretty well. Okay, so if you have some technical terms that are very specific to your industry, such as in my field, which has been medical and technical, having a My Collaboratory section is going to be useful and important. I'm actually surprised that it's not here. And then a time code. Time code's going to be very important if you are transcribing for videos. All right. So you want some timing in there to be just right to make it easier. So, there's some negatives to this right now. I can see how they're coming over to Appsumo in order to try to get a deal to get more funding and get these things pushed out a little bit faster. All right, so let's try this out. All right, so it's a total of 8 minutes. They round it up to 9 minutes, 1 credit per minute. And it looks like they don't round down if it's below 8 minutes and 30. They just round up to 9 credits. But still, this is if this is more accurate than something else that I use, that was also an Appsumo deal. I use something called Happy Scribe. So the other one I use is what I just said, Happy Scribe. And this one is great because this one's all good to go. This one actually has the transcription and subtitles features all good to go. And it also translates it to different languages too, which has proven to be pretty helpful to me for certain videos. So I'm going to do the same thing over here in Happy Scribe. I know this is more about a video about Scribe. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and upload the same thing, and let's do a little bit comparison here. I'll use my vocabulary, and I do believe. Okay, so here's how my vocabulary works here. It's really not that. They score. They offer up to 1,000 terms that you can put in here. So I'm just going to put in a few in here that I know that I talked about in this. Let's see, 25L, 25 liter, and Bitcoin. We'll put that there. Ethereum. I don't think these are in regular vocabulary dictionary languages in these, so I'm just going to put these in there. So that's sometimes what I do. So that saves it and automates a file. And well, look at this. Automatic transcription is only 70% accuracy. I do believe they claimed it to be higher in the past, but now it's now it's only 70%. So they're just being more upfront about it. We'll see how this compares. Okay. So this is uploading right now. As you can see, it's uploading 527 megabytes of stuff. It should take a little while. Now, with Happy Scribe, there's an option where they link and do professional transcription services at $1.95 per minute. All right, and that's usually ready. Claims to be ready within 24 hours, 99% accuracy. It's not unlike some service like Rev.com. Okay, so that's uploading right now. Let's see what's going on. We're uploading and analyzing your files. Looks like it is going to take, what is this? 19 minutes or 19 hours? Was that 20 minutes or is it 20 hours? Wow. Okay. This looks like it's going to take a little while. All right. So let's go back over here. It's still uploading. Let's see real time what we get here. Looks like it's going to be a little bit more than I thought it would be. All right, let's see. So Happy Scribe, I know this is not a video about Happy Scribe, but Happy Scribe also supports downloading from YouTube directly. You just provide a link, and it will actually process that for you. It works most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't work. This is helpful if you have bandwidth limitations. Okay, so if you like many of us are working from home and you meet that bandwidth limitation of 1.2 terabytes if you are on Comcast or some of the competing internet service provider companies where they do have that limitation, this is helpful. Okay. Now over here on Scribe, I'm just going to call it Scribe. Over here on Scribe, I actually had to upload a file. And when it's an MP4 file, it's going to be a video file, and that's going to be relatively large. Mine, I believe, was just full HD, but some of my videos tend to be a little long, particularly tutorial videos and even video reviews such as this one. It'll take a little while. Now, there are some other ways where you can save on that bandwidth and probably help with the analysis of your file if you convert it to MP3 first. So you just extract the audio file and then upload that instead. That's just an extra step. And that's something that I don't necessarily have to do with Happy Scribe. So for instance, for my workflow with Happy Scribe, I can upload it to YouTube. All right. Have that already there. And then just tell Happy Scribe, hey, here's my link. Please transcribe it and put in the time code so that I could get subtitle files that then I can go in there and go in manually myself and correct what's not working. All right, so this looks like it's going to be analyzed for about 20 minutes. I don't think I'm going to sit here. Look, this is already 53% complete, 54% complete. And this is, who knows exactly when this is going to be done. And then I guess some feedback here for the Scribe people. See how this is already has this whole queue. Lets me know what's going on. Over here, I don't really know. It just says plus or minus 19 minutes and maybe 19 minutes, 20 minutes. Have a countdown timer or something. Let me know if it's okay, if I can move to a different browser. Do I need to keep this open? I really don't know. Is it using? I don't think it's using any of my computer processing power to do this. But what do I do from here? Do I just come back? Is it okay? Anyway, so that's a little bit of feedback over here. But I do like that you can queue everything up. So similar to, and then again, I'm comparing it with Happy Scribe. I can upload multiple files and just have it all queued up, and it'll start working on all these things too. And then I can also pull them from Google Drive, Dropbox, Vimeo, YouTube, even public links. So that's pretty cool. All right, so this is working, 72% done. We don't know about this, and I already redeemed my code here. Let's go a little bit more details in here. So let's see, there's mass import. Yep, configure them according to your needs. Quickly download result transcriptions and be on your way. You can mass import. Okay, so what's cool is there's no length limits for the files. As you import both short, note it says short YouTube videos and podcast episodes, long business meetings or webinar recordings. So something like this, of course, as I mentioned before, business meetings could be very helpful and very useful. I wish there was like maybe a live transcription option as we're having the meeting. I know there are some meeting services that do that for you automatically now using the power of Google AI, I believe, or some other universal open API. There's a little dashboard where you can add in stuff, modify parameters, language, speaker identification, time code, and more. So that's not available right now. So you can see right here, it says it's available here, but it's obviously still in beta, and something that I can't test right now today. Today is March 5th, 2021. Let's see when it's going to be available. I wish they would say, when some of these tools are going to be available. Let's see if we find out today in the listing down here. I'm sure that they if they're smart, I'm sure that they would have it available by the time they have their first webinar, which I believe is on March 12th. Yeah, March 12th. So basically a week from today, hopefully they'll have all these features to go ahead and showcase that right now. So, speaker identification, that's going to be pretty cool. Time code is going to be very key, at least for me. And I think maybe a bunch of other people too. Okay, look at this. The HP Omen 1 is done. All right, so I just got to click on open. And here it is. So as you can see, I can already see the transcript here. I can already choose who the speaker is in every single one of these cases. Obviously, it's me. And, this is different. This is completely new. Maybe I need to do a new video about Happy Scribe. Look at that. So it even tells me where I am along the way. Shows a little video thumbnail of what's going on here. All right, so this is the transcription feature. I did not have it do subtitles, but look, I can convert to subtitles. Okay, so then it'll put some timing in there, and that's going to be pretty key. So I'm going to leave this as is right now, but I'm going to convert the whole thing to subtitles. So see, I could choose to have that. Oh, look at that. It's got the timings already in there, exactly where it is and where it happens. And this is going to be key because this will produce something called an SRT file that then I can put and upload with my YouTube videos or any other video services, or even if I'm just supplying the file for reading or embedding into a DVD playback. Who uses DVD players anymore? I don't know. Or Blu-ray. And it will put the subtitles in there if you want it to. So it makes it an option versus hard code and embedding. Another thing Happy Scribe does is it embeds the subtitles directly into the video if you so want to in multiple different languages. Okay, so boy, this is looking to be more like a Happy Scribe ad than it is a Scribbe ad. All right, Scribbe. Let's go back in here. Let's take a look at some of these. All right, so adaptive AI should adjust to my voice, getting to know how I say things for higher accuracy. I wonder how that's going to work. Am I just going to create a profile and say, hey, this is Mike all the time? All right, so I'm going to be able to download all this stuff as a Word document, as we saw. Yeah. So that does look like it's going to take a little while for the AI to work. But hey, you know what? If Happy Scribe claims this is 70% accuracy, right? Well, look, they got my name there. They did not get Omen. I should have put that as a in my vocabulary. Got the nice hash thing going on there. Omen 25L, I have Omen 25L, I have linked down. See. And then their editor is also really good to go in there and edit the transcription too. They've really worked this out. Happy Scribe is a very mature platform, I feel. And they just keep adding features. All right, so going back to Scribbe. If Scribbe can really produce the 95% accuracy versus Happy Scribe's 70%, I think that's worth the wait. So if this really is going to take 20 hours, guys, and I get 95% accuracy, that might be worth it. Okay, if I don't need to get something out right away with the subtitles and I'm willing to wait and have it really figure out what it is that I'm saying without me interjecting, do anything, and only fixing maybe 5% of things on there, actually 95%, I don't mind just having it automatically do all that stuff for me. So if Scribbe can do that, if I can give it a whole link of my YouTube videos and automatically somehow with an API or something, go in there and transcribe everything for me with 95% accuracy and then put it back out onto YouTube, that is a tremendous value. I max stack this all the way, even though I don't produce that many hours of content. I produce at least 1 to 2 videos a week right now in my current schedule. Okay. So here are the plans, right? With a Scribe, you can stack up to 4 codes. It's GDPR compliant, and if you need additional credits, which maybe most of us don't do, you get 50% off the retail plans. There's no length on the limit. Premium AI transcription, which could take 20 hours for 8 minutes. It's got advanced punctuation recognition, which looks like it's in beta right now. Premium automatic transcription without expiration. I don't know exactly what that means exactly. I don't believe these credits roll over, but that could be one of those questions. I don't think it's a rollover, but someone can ask. Okay, so the deal, as you can see it right now, can usually only get better as people provide feedback on the platform, feedback to the developers. All right, let's take a quick look over here, see what else they got to say. That's great for podcasters, I got to say. That's something that's going to be very good if I don't have to go in there and manually transcribe my videos. 95% accuracy seems to be okay. They have no upsell. You have access to all the current features. Right. The question is, okay, here's the roadmap. Let's take a look at the roadmap real quick. Roadmap says, Aha. Third-party integration. About your recommendation, right? Custom dictionary, public API would be nice. A text editor, yes. This is good. Oh, why isn't it confirmed? They should really confirm this stuff. Add audio from, yeah, absolutely do that one. Give more down, yep, definitely do that one. Yes, do that one. Yes, do this one. Yes, do this one. Okay, so guys, all these things are already on Happy Scribe. Support for, yeah, ongoing export timecode feature, good. So, oh, okay, look at this. So subtitling on a video feature, SRT export is actually done. I don't know why I don't see it. Maybe I'll see it after we get that audio to text transcription done. Build an audio file converter within Scribe that converts your required formats. All right, that's cool. Make it clear how long this transcription is likely to take. Yes. This, I guess, was this thing here. That is not good enough, guys. You got to do better than that. Make it clear how long. Okay. Add a progress bar and upload of a file. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Store transcription on the platform rather than emailing and file manager. Okay, good. So it looks like those are some basic things that were done. So this is, this is pretty early in the platform, but this is I feel like it's very generous in terms of the hours that you get for your money. So long run, this is a little bit of a gamble. Since I already have Happy Scribe, I'm pretty happy with Happy Scribe already. I'm a happy scriber. Scribe is still relatively new, and maybe, okay, well, I think this might really be 20 hours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Scribbbe.com. Is that 3 B's? I'm going to go to Scribbbe.com. I'm going to sign back in again on a different page. I'm going to check to see whether or not, yeah, looks like it's still happening. And there is no ETA on here. All right. So I'm going to pause this video right now. We're going to let it do its thing, and we're going to come back and we're going to see if it's actually working and whether or not I'm really getting the 95% transcription rate, or if that's just a bunch of, I want to say baloney, but all right. So I'm going to try a thing from my podcast, and let's see if it'll handle the MP3 files a little bit better. File language is English. Confirm. I'll take 11 minutes, 11 credits. Okay, so it looks like this will take 56 minutes. So, looks like because it's a video file, the processing is not going to work out as great. It's not extracting it. Okay, so it'll be, okay. It will be ready in 7 hours and 19 minutes. All right, click OK. So it looks like, oh, never mind. It's actually 8 minutes. So the length of this little portion here, 1 minute, ETA 8 minutes. So it is 8 times slower than real time. Let me try uploading a different file. Let's see what happens if let's see what happens if I pull from my other podcast here. Is that acceptable? Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, if the results are better, let's do the one about not trusting the 5G. Let's transcribe that one. Let's punctuate it. It's also English. Let me do confirm. That will also consume another 8 credits, and it looks like it'll be done in 31 minutes. So, okay. Is that? This doesn't even make sense to me. Is that 4 minutes and 4 seconds? Yeah, that's 4 minutes, 4 seconds. So it looks like this original one, as you can see, we're uploading, analyzing your files. 0 of 1 files analyzed. This would have taken 20 minutes, but I think it just froze. It couldn't handle the file. And I know my internet connection is not a problem. Let me try this one again. Okay, so let me try this one again. Let's do the MP4 MP4 file again. Let's see if I can find it. HP Omen nice hash. That's right. Let me open that one again. Let's try sending it again. And let's do the punctuation. Let's confirm. So this was also 8 minutes. It still says 19 minutes and 58 seconds, but it never actually completes. So I think there's still some issues with MP4 files. I believe that's a full HD file. You can see that on my YouTube channel. That's one of my more recent, actually it's my most recent video, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's my most recent video. Only just uploaded recently. Yeah, it's only got 39 views. So it's this file right here. And as you can see, this finished really quickly. Maybe around real time. This one, it's still stuck. So there's still issues there. And this one, it's still working on it. It says 4 minutes later, 5G. Okay. 3 minutes left on this file. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this recording right now. We'll come back. We'll check it out, see the quality of the transcription. So we're back. I believe we're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay. So we're back a couple minutes later. Looks like the ETA is not super accurate. As you can see, this one still says it's 20 minutes. I don't think it's ever going to process those. I don't think it can handle files that large right now, or MP4 files. I think that's still in beta. There's obviously still some issues here. Opening up my Microsoft Word, let's take a look to see how accurate this is. This is everything that I said in it. And let's see if we get any punctuations here. I'll have a link to this actual episode on the Mooster Tech podcast. And you can go ahead and check it out and read along, see if it matches. Let's see. Okay, so I think this, I said I've taken a hiatus. I'm back. As you can see, what else I've been up to lately on my YouTube. So it didn't get YouTube correctly, social channels. This will be fixed with my vocabulary, hopefully. On with the show. Tried other couple of 5G. And I found that 5G has been mostly a miss and a very little hit. Okay, you know what? A lot of this, they got this correct. So I have to say, all right, so we're looking at this right now, right? 5G, don't trust the signal. Now I'm going to compare it with Happy Scribe, in which case I do have to upload this again. So I'm going to go browse for the files. I'm going to go back to my Mooster Tech podcast section. Podcast. Mooster Tech podcast. 5G, don't trust the signals. 5G. Here we go. Don't trust the signal. Open that up. Same MP3 file. Use my vocabulary. And this is supposed to be 70% accuracy. Let's see if maybe I need to add T-Mobile in here so that I would get it. T-Mobile and 5G. Hopefully it gets that part done. Save the changes. And let's click on transcribe. Let's see how this compares. The other one said Scribe says Scribe will take 4 minutes or so. That's how long it took. Now it's about 2:47 p.m. Looks like it's already 9% complete, but at 70% accuracy, they could do that. Maybe there's a little bit more to the secret sauce of Scribe. 15%. Okay, let's go back, take a look at this. It got the letter T there correctly. Let me explain. Look at that. It got this punctuation correctly. Santa Ana did not get correctly. Westminster did. These obviously should have been capitalized, but it wouldn't know that. At least not with the AI anyway. horrible bad connection. It didn't give me a, now it chose 5G as G. Okay, got the megahertz thing correctly. .40 bands for GLTE. So it should have been 4G LTE. You know, there's still a lot of things to fix in here. Would I say it's as high accuracy as it claims? I guess it's not bad. Look at this. Found that cursor service representative and that Giuseppe. Easy run. So one other lesson to learn. Not so great. Harris, just don't presume. Don't presume that you're getting a decent enough speed. Check out just to do a quick little, I think I said quick little speed test. Download the free app. So I don't believe, at least for me and the way that I was speaking in my podcast, that it's going to hit the 95 percentile. I think that that needs to be updated. At least, you know, a lot of it will depend on whether or not you have an accent or maybe the way you speak too. And obviously the way I speak, I'm not hitting 95%. That Scribbbe claims. Scribe. Let's double check what they said. We'll see. Maybe it would approach that after some training, some AI training. Now, before speech recognition, I've used a lot of Dragon Naturally Speaking Pro, or Dragon Naturally Speaking, which I've used in the past, was fairly accurate. That required quite a bit of training. And after the training was done, you kind of got it. My problem with that was that it was slow and cumbersome, at least on my systems. When they finally have one out for optimized for the MacBook M1, which I'm recording all this stuff on right now, I'll probably try it out. It might be worthwhile for me to go back in there and use Dragon Naturally Speaking once it's optimized for the M1. All right, still working, 74%. I'm just going to go ahead and pause this recording for a little bit. Ooh, it looks like I got roughly about the same amount of time transcribing this. So let's see how this one does. Let's compare Happy Scribe. Welcome to the, most high-tech podcast. Okay, I got the YouTube thing. 12 per max. It's actually Pro Max. Side by side, the results. This is Microsoft Word format. Explain. All right, so this actually was incorrect. Right here, let me explain. It put the colon there, whereas I was saying, let me explain what's going on here. So let me explain what's going on here. So yesterday, so this one, Happy Scribe actually did better in punctuation over in Santa Ana and Westminster, parts of Orange County. This actually got the punctuation better. And I noticed that my iPhone had full 5G. Okay, it got this because of my complete vocabulary. I put into 5G coverage with full bars. It put my comma here, which is better. iPhone 12 Max. This one said is max. This said per max. That's a tie. It's got 4 bars all the way across, which means it's really, really good, strong signal. Now, usually I get excited about this because I remember recently, Monte, California. See, it got this correct, even though I didn't have this in my special vocabulary. I had 5G, and I had about 2 bars, and I was getting roughly 400 megabits per second, up and down, roughly. Okay. All right, so it looks to me that right now, the AI, maybe it needs more training, is lagging behind Happy Scribe. Looks to me that I would prefer the output right now that Happy Scribe gives me better than what Scribe does, particularly output and all the features. All right, so overall, I'm just going to have a little conclusion here. If you have Happy Scribe, And this was one of the specials that Appsumo had. It's no longer available right now. But if you had Happy Scribe, I think you'd be happier with it than you would with Scribe at this point in time. That doesn't mean that they're not going to improve, but I think that Happy Scribe is a more mature platform, and it has more features already ready to go. Scribe has more, whatchamacallit, I suppose you can say Scribe has more potential, only because they're starting out as a less featured, full-featured platform. They give you more credits for your money, and that's a plus. So if you want to try it out, you have at least 60 days to try out, and you can get a full refund if it doesn't work out for you. So if you're interested in this, of course, go ahead and check it out. I have a link to this specifically. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Maybe it's just the way I speak. It's just doesn't jive as well. And maybe the AI really needs more processing time or more training time for my voice and the way that I speak and maybe the terms that I use. All right, that's it for this video. Hope you found this useful. Please give it a like, subscribe for more. And if you're interested in anything in Appsumo, please use my link down below. It's just go.mikemu.com/Appsumo. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.